A little softball action, an area matchup between the San Benito Lady Hounds and the Laredo United Lady Longhorns. We had a 5 o'clock scheduled start for this one. The umpires were trying to make their way from San Antonio. They've arrived, and they're getting ready to have the announcement of the teams that are playing in this game. One game decides it all. San Benito Laredo United will turn it over to the PA address announcer.
The game will be conducted according to the rules of the University Interscholastic League. The officials were selected with the consent of both schools, and their rulings should be respected by all. Again, thank you for your attendance in tonight's ball game. First, introducing the visiting team, the Laredo United Lady Longhorns. Number 4, Eva Garcia. Number 12, Kiana Ramos. Number 2, Kelly Salinas. Number 16, Alyssa Davila. Number 8, Kayla Ramos. Number 3, Kiara Ramos. Number 15, Valerie Sandoval. Number 6, Missy Lozano. Number 1, Naomi Monsivaez. And number 11, Kaylee Carrasano. And the rest of the Lady Longhorns. The Lady Longhorns are coached by head coach Javier Morin. And now introducing the home team, the San Benito Lady Hounds. Number 22, April Garcia. Number 13, Cari Cisneros. Number 15, Jordan Ramos. Number 18, Jalen Huerta. Number 3, Sarah Garcia. Number 11, Alina Paso. Number 8, Caitlin Garza. Number 20, Steph Lopez. Number 5, Julissa Garcia. And number 14, Robin Gonzalez. And the rest of the Lady Hounds.
So there's your two teams participating in this game. They'll have the playing of the national anthem. They'll get a step for the first pitch. It's one game decides it all. From Rio Grande City, San Benito takes on Laredo United, and this is Rio Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Fans mark the back here on Rio Sports Live as we are on the pregame show after the playing of the national anthem. The Laredo United Lady Longhorns will make their way over to the dugout first. They'll be the visitors on the scoreboard, and they'll be hitting first. We're waiting for the Lady Hounds of San Benito to take the field. The officials had to make a long trip over here. Matter of fact, everyone had to change their schedules to get to this one, my friends. And we're all here. We're at Rio Grande City, and most importantly, it's not raining. And we, if the weather holds out the way it should be, and right on cue, there's some sprinkles coming down. And we should get this game in before the rain comes down. But there are some sprinkles coming down right now as we start this broadcast. Taking the mound for the Lady Hounds of San Benito is Sarah Garcia. The right-handed hurler will get the start in today's game. Let's look at the lineup that she'll be facing. It'll start with Eva Garcia, the shortstop, playing and hitting first. Kiana Ramos, the right fielder, will hit second, followed by Kelly Salinas, the pitcher today. She'll hit in the 3 spot. Alyssa Davila, the second baseman, will hit cleanup, followed by Kayla Ramos, third baseman, hitting 5th. Kiara Ramos, the first baseman, hits in the 6th spot, followed by Valerie Sandoval. At the DP, she'll hit 7th. Nissy Lozano hits in 8th spot. She's playing left field. Naomi Mansavias plays center field. She'll hit in the 9th spot. And the catcher tonight is Kaylee Ferrazano. She'll be the EP in today's game. Sarah Garcia on the mound for the Lady Hounds. Wraps up her warm-up pitches, and we are getting set for the start of this ball game. And again, there is some sprinkles coming down. If that turns into rain, I'm going to tell you right now that we started this broadcast, but there's no way I'm going to be able to contend with outright rain if that starts to come into play here for the broadcast with all the electronic equipment that I have out here. I'm going to do my best. I've got a tarp. I'll try to get out here, but again, it was sunshine and no rain, and suddenly there's rain trying to come down as we start this ball game. I don't want it to rain because that means I'm going to be scrambling. But right now there is a little bit of rain trying to come down as we start this game. Eva Garcia, the shortstop, steps in. She'll be hitting first. Right-handed hitter wearing the number 4. Our vantage point, well, we've had better spots to broadcast games. We've had worse. Garcia stands in. First pitch of the ball game is a swing and a line shot out into center field, and that's a diving catch made for the first out of the game. Hasso reels it in. One pitch, one out, and a highlight reel kind of catch there by A.J. Hasso out in center field for the Lady Hounds. Had to bring in Kiana Ramos. Ramos, a right fielder. Hits in the 2nd spot. Stands in from the left-hand side facing Garcia. Garcia's ready. First pitch coming in is a ball low. 1-0. This umpiring crew had to come from San Antonio, and again, they were just as busy as any of us trying to get to this ball game. Garcia working to Ramos. Spins the next one home. That's the ball 2, a little open away. Garcia started off with a fly ball out into center field. One down here in the 1st, and Ramos stands in. Behind her, Kelly Salinas. Anybody gets on, Alyssa Davila will hit this inning for Laredo United. Ramos had called time at the plate. Take a look defensively for the Lady Hounds. Sarah Garcia is pitching today in the center circle. Jordan Ramos behind the plate. Down at first base, Cody Cisneros. We'll get to the rest of the defense as that ball misses in the strike zone for 3-0 now on Ramos. Down at second base, Jalissa Garcia for the Lady Hounds today. April Garcia plays at shortstop, and Jalen Huerta is patrolling third base. Left field, Kate Garza. Center field, Alina Hasso. And right field, Robin Gonzalez. 3-0 count to Kiana Ramos. See if she's taking here. Does, and that's a strike call. 3 balls and a strike. The winner of this will take on the winner of the series in a best-of-3 series going on between Edinburgh Vela and PSJA. Lady Bears took game 1 of that series. Game 2 is being played tonight. Ramos at the plate. Next pitch, the 3-1. Ground ball to third. Quick pitch there. Over it goes and out. As Jalen Huerta displays a strong arm, and first 2 have been retired here for Laredo United here in the first. Huerta patrolling third base. Gobbled that up and got Ramos for the second out. Brings up Kelly Salinas. Salinas today, the pitcher for Laredo United. Bats here with nobody aboard and 2 outs in the first. As we're in Rio Grande City on a Thursday night. Time is called by Salinas. Good crowd on hand. Laredo United brought a few. San Benito brought a customary bus load or 2. Here's the first pitch coming. That's a ball outside. 1-0 to Salinas. Batting here in the first inning for Laredo United. Our broadcast coming your way as a result of some of the advertising sponsors on board. I want to thank the city of San Benito, who has stepped up and become one of our regular advertisers. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. Salinas swings, hits that a short fly ball. That's a hit into center field. And a 2-out single has Salinas aboard for the first hit and the first base runner of the ball game. Salinas kind of reached out, made contact on the ball and found a spot. Dropped that in for the hit. And the first inning will continue. Courtesy runner will check in the game immediately. As Bianca Arce will check into the game and she'll run the base paths for Salinas, who's the pitcher. Meanwhile, cleanup hitter Alyssa Davila will stroll to the plate. Davila, a right-handed hitter. Batting fourth today for this Laredo United squad. These one-game series, always important to try to jump out on top if you can. Can change the entire approach of a game with enough runs in the first inning or 2. You can keep your opponent scrambling to catch up. 1 on, 2 out. Davila there. Garcia brings it home in the dirt, ball 1. Nice play back there behind the plate. By Jordan Ramos. Prevent the runner from moving up on the base pass. She's still at first base. Time had been called again. Now Davila gets back in. Garcia is ready, brings it home. Ball low. 2-0 to Davila. Fly ball out to start the ball game. A ground ball to third base. Quick 2 outs. Then a short flare single here in the first inning for Laredo United. At the plate, Davila. Count is 2-0, and the next pitch coming from Garcia. That's a strike call. Garcia in there at the knees. Davila appeared to be taking all the way. And the early indication is that these Laredo hitters are going to try to slow Sarah Garcia down considerably regarding getting into a rhythm while pitching. 2-1 the count to Davila. Here's the next one. Swing and a foul ball out of play. Evens the count at 2-2. Both these teams were here in plenty of time to have the 5 o'clock start. So there was a dead set hour-long wait between these two teams, between the time they were ready to start and the first pitch of this ball game. Now the Laredo hitters trying to keep Garcia off pace even more. Taking their time. Next one coming, a pop-up. That's a foul ball out of play. And a good play made by a security guard over there here at Rio Grande City. Fans watching the game, give me a shout out where you may be watching the game from. Always neat to watch that from our perspective. We're on Facebook, on our Roku channel as well, Roku television channel. I'll play a commercial a little bit later on that tells you how to load that when we go from our pre-recorded games to our live games, which is what's happening here. On our YouTube channel, we ask that you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't yet. I always get some interesting stats that come in after a month of broadcasting. Our YouTube numbers provided some interesting stuff to look at. I'll talk about that after this next pitch to Davila. Ball just misses, and the count goes full on Davila. The month of April just concluded, and our minutes watched on our YouTube and Facebook combined over 533,000 minutes viewed. But on our YouTube, about 60% of that was fans that had not subscribed to our channel just yet. So the viewers are coming in. But now the subscribers, which is what is a big important number for us here on Real Sports. Always looking to grow that. 3-2 the count to Davila. Next pitch. Another foul ball out on the right side, right into the dugout of Laredo United. Head coach Javier Marin over there. Appreciate his assistance in getting this broadcast underway. Also, our thanks to the San Benito School District for allowing us to broadcast the game. And just as important, our thanks to Rio Grande City for allowing us a spot to broadcast the game from. They were hit by two teams coming on board here, heading this direction. An early afternoon decision to change the game, which was originally scheduled to be played at Toloso Midway in Corpus Christi. We got a good spot from which to call the game. Bert's done his best job of getting a good camera angle, given the conditions on where we're at. Here's a 3-2 pitch to Davila. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Inning comes to an end. Garcia records her first strikeout of the game in the inning for the Laredo United Lady Longhorns. No runs, a hit, no walks, no errors, and they strand one on the base paths. We head to the bottom of the first inning in this one. San Benito and Laredo United, no score. This is Real Sports Live.
For exciting football action from Mercedes, as Real Sports Live presents NFL flag football action in Turf Wars 2019. See the future stars from the area in tournament competition live on Real Sports Live from the Mercedes Tiger Football Stadium, May the 5th. Coaches, sign your team up today and be a part of the show for just $75 a team. Sponsored in part by Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito. Register your team today or call 956-536-7185. Turf Wars, NFL flag football from Mercedes. Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, check out this 2014 Hyundai Elantra GT. This car is loaded with a leather interior, satellite radio, Bluetooth, and it's yours today for zero money down and $175 a month. That's right, no money down. Drive away today, just $175 a month. Or feel the power of this 2016 Dodge Challenger. This includes the RT Scat Pack, includes navigation, satellite radio, a reverse camera, an Alpine stereo system. Practically new with just 31,000 miles, powered by a 6.4-liter 392 Hemi engine. This today on the lot at $33,999.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. Back here on Rio Sports, that's Kelly Salinas, who's in the center circle pitching today for Laredo United. Salinas, a senior, left-handed hurler. And as she's wrapping up her warm-ups, she'll face the San Benito lineup. That will have April Garcia, Cari Cisneros, and Jordan Ramos leading things off here in the first inning. Anybody gets on, Jalen Huerta will get the hit. Scoreless game as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Lady Longhorns of Laredo United got a hit in the first inning. That was a two-out single by Salinas. That runner was stranded on the base paths, and so we're in the bottom of the first inning. From Rio Grande City. This game decides it all. The winner of this moves on out of this area game. And after a conference in the center circle, we are set to go. That's April Garcia leading things off for San Benito here in the first inning. Fans chanting already for Garcia as she stands in. The shortstop today for the San Benito Lady Hounds will bat from the left-hand side facing the lefty. Salinas, first pitch on the way. That's a strike call. Important for Salinas to keep the ball in the strike zone, try to stay ahead of these hitters if she can. San Benito, a disciplined group that can hit the ball and produce runs in a hurry. Garcia takes one inside. That goes back to the screen. Big groan by the crowd. Ball was inside. The umpires, when they arrived on the scene, a near standing ovation by the fans that were here. I said then that's probably the last time they'll be cheered for here in this game. Next pitch coming in. Swinging a ground ball to third. Nice play there. Long throw across, not in time. And an infield single for Garcia will lead it off. Down there at third base, Kayla Ramos did all she could, backhanding that high bouncing ball. By the time she got to it and got it across, Garcia on board with a leadoff single for San Benito. That brings up Cari Cisneros. Cisneros steps in, first pitch, bunts it, a good one. One play at first, out there. Cisneros gets the job done, moves Garcia down into scoring position on the sacrifice. And now a chance for Jordan Ramos to drive in a run. Ramos, the catcher today for the San Benito Lady Hounds. Steps up here with a runner at second base. One out, bottom of the first inning. Facing Salinas for a first time on the day, and the first pitch coming home. Just outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes on Ramos. Jalen Huerta on deck. Runner at second with 2 outs here for San Benito, and Ramos steps out. She gets back in. And the next one coming to her. Swing and a pop-up on the infield. Salinas under that makes the catch for the out. Big break that time for Laredo United as Ramos pops out. And it'll take a 2-out something off the bat of Jalen Huerta. San Benito wants to produce here in this first inning of play. Huerta playing third base today for the Lady Hounds. And the first one to her. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen. 0-1 on Huerta. Where will we be tomorrow? That's some of the big question marks that's surrounding Rio Sports Live. A lot of options and a lot of things are going to be decided by weather and some games that are in the middle of series. Here's the next pitch coming. Ball low. Evens the count of 1-1. As it stands, we should be in Alice tomorrow for a broadcast. Rio Hondo in game 2 of their series. And a potential game 3 for PSJA Memorial. If that series extends, it'll take a Memorial win to extend that series. Next pitch coming to Huerta. Off speed, that's low for a ball. Good change by Salinas, but out of the strike zone. Huerta showed some discipline and staying back on that ball. And watching it in. Here's the 2-1. Little bit low. Ball 3 on a fastball. And Jalen Huerta, the chance widens a bit more for her to produce a run here for San Benito in the first inning. Next one coming, the 3-1. Strike 2 called. Huerta taking all the way on the 3-1. And now a 3-2 count. Salinas working to Jalen Huerta. There is a base open, but here comes the 3-2 pitch. Huerta takes it for ball 4. A walk to Huerta, now 2 aboard for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. And it'll bring in Sarah Garcia. Now, other options tomorrow broadcasting. We know that some games have been moved to Cabinets Field. And that may dictate us going in that direction in Corpus Christi. Harlingen South has been moved from a 3-game series to a 1-game decides it all tomorrow evening in Corpus. Here's Garcia. First pitch to her. Strike called. Salinas popping one in there to Sarah Garcia. Garcia, the starting pitcher today for the Lady Hounds. Chance for her to produce a run with a hit. Here's the 0-1. Garcia takes it low. Evens a count of 1-1. Good play behind the plate. Kaylee Ferrazano for Laredo United. Salinas on the mound. Ferrazano behind the plate. Kiara Ramos down at first base. Kayla Ramos at third. Alyssa Davila at second. Here's a pitch to Garcia that misses for ball 2. Shortstop today, Eva Garcia for Laredo United. In the outfield, Nissy Lozano's in left field. Naomi Monsivais in center field. And the right fielder today is Kiana Ramos. 2 on, 2 out for San Benito in the first. Pitch to Garcia. Sarah Garcia, high fly ball. Right field, going to hang up and be caught for the out. Inning comes to an end for San Benito's Lady Hounds. In the inning, no runs, a hit, a walk. They strand 2. And we head to the top of the second inning in this one. No score, Laredo United. San Benito, area matchup from Rio Grande City on Rio Sports Live.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
San Benito High School students Noe Lopez, Nayeli Ramirez, and Peter Martinez will compete in the Career Pathways Showcase AV Technology, and Noe Barrientos will compete in the Residential Systems installation for the 2019 annual National Skills Conference. Good luck at Nationals.
Back here on Rio Sports, want to congratulate the students there at San Benito who are making expanded trips, as it's not just all about athletes at times on the coverage. And you'll see more commercials on different students that are participating in various events from other schools as well. I want to remind you as well that the city of San Benito is assisting us in broadcasting, and their next big event is the Hog Waddle, which is coming up on May 18th. General admission is $5 a piece, and of course country music and just a good time to be had on May the 18th. Starts at 4 o'clock, $5 general admission. Second inning is here as we have Kayla Ramos leading things off for Laredo United. Back pitching, Sarah Garcia for San Benito. No scores. We start the second inning. Ramos stands in, followed by Kiara Ramos and Valerie Sandoval. Anybody gets on this inning, Nissy Lozano. Ramos takes the first one. That's a strike called on a fastball. First inning was established. Laredo United was going to be methodical in their at-bats. Every batter coming up to the plate called time at least once. Garcia was able to get through that inning, and now the next pitch coming to Ramos, the 0-1. Ball low. Evens a count of 1-1. We were told rain was going to move into the area around 11 o'clock. So the 6 o'clock start means we should get this game in tow without a problem. Now we go 14, 15 innings, who knows. Here's the next pitch to Ramos, the 1-1. That's in there for a strike at the knees. Garcia's recorded 1 strikeout thus far in the ball game, and she's now ahead in the count 1-2. Working here in the second inning to the leadoff hitter, Kayla Ramos. Ramos in the batting order, hits in the 5 spot. Here's the 1-2. Ball high. 2-2 the count on Kayla Ramos. Ramos, Sandoval, anybody gets on, Lozano. 5, 6, and 7 in the order for Laredo United. Garcia ready, brings the next one home to Ramos. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Another strikeout for Garcia. She rings up her second. Ramos retired. One down here in the inning, and it brings in Kiara Ramos. Sarah Garcia coming right after Kayla Ramos. And now Kiara Ramos, the first baseman and the number 6 hitter, will step up for Laredo United. Batting from the left-hand side, her first time up in the ball game. And as she stands in, Sarah Garcia ready to go. Spins the first one home to Ramos. Strike called at the knees on the outside corner. To Kiara Ramos. Each team with a hit in this game. United had a 2-out single in the first. San Benito with the leadoff single in the bottom of the first. Here's a foul ball back to the screen and a quick 2-strike count. On the hitter, Kiara Ramos. Garcia can do a lot of things here now. Ahead in the count, she can pick her pitch instead of having to come to Ramos here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball low. Count goes to 1-2. After 2 were out, Kelly Salinas got a single for Laredo United in the first inning. Garcia then struck out Alyssa Davila, the cleanup hitter, to end the inning. Strikes out Ramos to start it. Now Kiara Ramos at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Way high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Anyway, there's chances of multiple games being played at Cabinets Field tomorrow in Corpus Christi. If that occurs, we'll be where the most games are in one location. And until I get the proper announcers on board with me, I still have to do what I've been doing, and that's put me in the most spots. That one just misses outside. I've got some additional announcers that are coming on board, some additional camera operators. They're all going to be here within the next couple of weeks. I was out of the mix for a couple of days, had to attend to some family stuff, and told my wife then, I said, what I'm looking for is these guys and girls to come in that are going to be bugging me. Hey, Joe, I want to get to this game. I want to get to this game. I want to get to this game. Instead of me having to call and say, hey, will you go cover this game? There's a foul ball back to the screen off the bat of Kiara Ramos. The advertising is starting to roll in a much bigger way. City of San Benito assisting us in a great way with their commitment to us. City of South Padre Island, we're getting a packet delivered from them sometime this week that may expand what they're doing with us. Here's the pitch to Ramos, swinging a ground ball to short, backhanded there, throw across on the money for the out. The arm of April Garcia. Kiara Ramos is retired. That'll bring in Valerie Sandoval. Sandoval up with 2 outs here in the second inning. The DP today for Laredo United. Stands in from the right-hand side wearing the number 15. April Garcia is ready. Spins the first one home to her. Up high for a ball. And Garcia, you can hear those pitches just popping into the glove of catcher Jordan Ramos. Plenty of arm strength here to start this game as she's facing Sandoval. Sandoval up in front of the batter's box, waits for the 1-0. Here it is. That's a strike call. Right down the middle, 1-1 to count to Sandoval. So as our coverage continues to expand, the advertising continues to now come on board on a more regular basis. Have some proposals set for the Upper Valley to start incorporating more and more broadcast there. Here's the pitch to Sandoval, way high, ball 2. This week I was in discussions with the PSJA school district. They have a couple of broadcasters that are blanketing some of their coverage of some of the teams in the district. We were trying to get that assistance there to get the additional broadcast going. There's a strike called, evens the count at 2-2. I had a couple of crews that I thought were going to be in play, but that didn't transpire. So we'll take a look at next week on the baseball and the softball side of things and see how many games we can cover in that period of time. Sandoval waits. Next one coming. Swing and a miss. Struck her out to end the inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Garcia. 3 strikeouts in the game and in the inning for Laredo United. No runs, no hits, no walks, no errors. Nobody left. We head to the bottom of the second inning. I know a single camera isn't the best in the world, but we got here with an hour and 10 minutes to set up, and we're told we couldn't get where the great angles were going to be. Rio Grande City just wouldn't allow us to get where we wanted to be. So we're going with a single camera act, and there you go. There's the San Benito Lady Hounds. They'll be batting in the second inning as we head to the bottom of the second. We're scoreless from Rio Grande City. This is Rio Sports Live.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Alpha Men's Clinics, one of our advertising sponsors that assist us in broadcasting the games, and it has nothing to do about the playoff advertising that is on board here to help Rio Sports Live. It's these playoff games that are attached with additional fees. That's some of the proposals I'm putting together right now, is that we can secure somebody that'll step up, be a regular advertiser, and cover playoffs. Ball 1 starts this second inning for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Alina Hasso steps in. She'll be followed by Kate Garza, Steph Lopez. Hasso took ball 1 and now ball 2. Here in the bottom of the second. Lady Hounds had 2 runners on board in the first inning, stranded both of those at first and second. Next one to Hasso. Strike called. 2-1 the count to Hasso. That got a groan out of the San Benito faithful. 2-1 pitch headed home. Hasso hits it hard. That's a foul ball down the right side. Kristen Longoria had to get out of the way of that one. Assistant coach over there for the San Benito Lady Hounds. They get the ball back into Kelly Salinas. Working quickly here in the inning, brings it home. Hasso pops that foul right side, and that's touched by a coach. Now we'll have a discussion by the umpires over there. It's whether or not that catch could have been made or not. Was headed to the dugout. Now have a complete discussion amongst the crew. And now call Hasso out. Hasso fouls out. 1 out in the inning. And it'll bring up Kate Garza. Garza stands in, left fielder today, batting for the right side for the first time, and the first pitch on the way. Strike called. And we have multiple cameras with us. I brought 5 cameras with me. And we were trying to get them strung up, and we just had to peel back on where we were going. Next pitch coming to Garza. That's a strike call. A nasty off-speed pitch delivered in by Kelly Salinas. Garza, you could see her check her swing, try to regroup, and then try to generate something to attack that pitch. She knew it was in the strike zone, just couldn't get the timing right. Took it for a strike. Next one for Salinas to Garza. Fastball away for a ball, 1-2 the count. Sometimes we're at the mercy of the location as far as the school districts. Some of them aren't familiar with what we're broadcasting and where we can set some cameras up to get some great angles for the fans. That's a ball low. When you're dealing with these playoffs, first of all, you're trying to get approvals and then funding to get all of that done, and then they switch locations. We would have had a pretty decent view at Deloso Midway. It's still not a bad view here, but I understand what some of the fans are saying. I should have Bert key up and show you where we wanted to put cameras and could have. Swing and a miss, a strikeout on an off-speed pitch. Kate Garza down on strikes. First strikeout of the game recorded by Kelly Salinas, and 2 quick outs here in the San Benito second. That'll bring up Steph Lopez. Salinas now has retired 3 in a row while pitching for Laredo United. Facing Lopez for a first time. First pitch to her. Little high, ball 1. Looking ahead to the Laredo United third inning on the top of the third. It'll be 8 and 9, the hitters. Nissy Lozano, Naomi Monsivais, and then they get to the top of the order. Next one to Lopez. Ground ball, that's strike 1, evens a count of 1-1. We had our show today, our Dorados Nation with head coach Benny King. We want to appreciate all the help that was from our on-location broadcast, which was at the Ranch House Burgers in Mission. Another strike pumped in there to Lopez. The count is 1-2. Salinas a strike away from breezing through this second inning. While pitching, next pitch to Lopez. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Inning comes to an end. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Salinas. In the inning for San Benito. No runs, no hits, no errors, no walks, nobody left. A quick second on the top and the bottom side. We head to the third. In this one, scoreless ball game. Laredo United and San Benito area matchup. This is Real Sports Live.
Don't pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture. Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Back here on Rio Sports, we head to the third inning as we're in Alice, Texas. A little area matchup here on a one-game decides-it-all softball playoff game, San Benito and Laredo United. We head to the third inning of play. Laredo United's Nissy Lozano will step in. First pitch to her is a strike called. Back to work goes Sarah Garcia. Pitching for San Benito. Ball misses for an even count of 1-1. Lozano, the left fielder today, batting for a first time in this ball game. Naomi Monsivais on deck. And then it's to the top of the order for Laredo United. Next one coming to Lozano. Took it high for a ball. Count goes to 2-1 on Lozano. Monsivais and then Garcia. Garcia on the mound. Sarah has retired 4 in a row. She's 2-1 on Lozano, brings it home. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Big swing by Lozano, but couldn't catch up to the Garcia fastball. And now the count is even, 2-2. Garcia struck out 3 of the last 4 hitters she's faced, while retiring 4 in a row. Next one to Lozano. Strike 3 called, caught her looking. First out of the inning, another strikeout for Garcia, her 4th of the game. And so Naomi Monsivais will stroll to the plate and see if she can solve Sarah Garcia. Monsivais will bat from the left-hand side. Plays center field for Laredo United. Fans, we got a big number watching right now on our Facebook side. If I can ask one favor here. Everyone that's watching on Facebook, just reach out and share the link. See how many fans we can grow from there. That's ball 1 that misses. To Monsivais. Batting here in the 3rd inning for Laredo United. Wind is blowing here today, but it's blowing across the field from right to left more so than anywhere. Maybe a little bit dead left, but certainly not out. Here's the next pitch. Bunt attempt, and that's a strike. Count evens at 1-1 on Monsivais, trying to get on base here in the 3rd inning for Laredo United. You can see Sunshine still out there on the field. Shadow starting to come across the 3rd base bag. I like to see the sunshine. I don't want any clouds coming into play. There's a foul ball back to the screen. Count at 1-2 on Monsivais. Garcia has retired 5 in a row as she faces Monsivais. Had stepped off the mound, and now she's back on. And spins the 1-2 home to Monsivais. Up high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Monsivais. One down here in the 3rd inning for Laredo United and the Lady Longhorns. They brought their fans, and they also brought all their flags. It's easy to spot when Laredo United comes to town. They always have those flags displayed. Here's the next pitch. Just misses for ball 3, and a full count now to Monsivais. Good at bat by Monsivais thus far. She's made Garcia work. Garcia hasn't walked anybody yet. Has struck out 4. Has to give something to Monsivais here. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a shot down the line to left field. That's a fair ball. Heading around first base, digging for second. Monsivais makes the turn. She'll head to 3rd. Throw comes in. Safe there. It's a triple for Monsivais. Naomi Monsivais laced one down the left field line. And a 1-out triple for Laredo United. has a chance for the Lady Longhorns to score first here in this game as they'll bring up the top of the order. Did I say I was in Alice? We're in Rio Grande City. Somebody just chime in. Laredo United with a chance here to score. After the number 9 hitter in the lineup, Naomi Monsivais, delivers with that triple. Eva Garcia will step in. Garcia 0 for 1 on the day. It was a diving catch in the outfield to retire her first time up. First pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0. Susan Gilbert said, Alice? No. We're playing in Rio Grande City. Alice is where we're scheduled to go tomorrow for the Rio Hondo game. That's what I was talking about Alice earlier. Rio Hondo scheduled to play there tomorrow night. Garcia waits, next one. Swing, hits it hard into the gap. That's a hit. And a run will score. 1-0 Laredo United on a single by Eva Garcia. Opposite field. Garcia got just enough of it. And a run across. Inning continues, and Kiana Ramos will hit. Ramos grounded out to third her first time up. 0 for 1 on the day. Hits here with a runner at first and 1 out. Next pitch. Ball low, 1-0. I want to thank some of the restaurants who are now broadcasting on Rio Sports Live on a regular basis. Met with a couple today. There's a couple of things out there. I know there are options, but we're building a channel that will eventually be in playing on a regular basis. Here's a ground ball foul. Evens a count at 1-1. Trying to provide content which fans can be entertained with the sporting events that are taking place. Not just the highlights, but the games themselves, whether it's a live game, which is the case right now going on our Roku channel, or a replay of some of the bigger games that have been played in some of the other sports or in some of the softball games that have already been played. Viable option. Here's the pitch. Ball up high. It's neat to watch on our VTX1 number of subscribers that are picking up every day. We're tracking our Roku channel. More and more viewers. I think the average was averaging watching on our channel, keeping it on, was nearly 4 hours. There's a foul ball. Count goes to 2-2. So that means we're reaching the households, people that are staying home that are watching these games, not just relying on walking into a waiting room or a doctor's office, barber shop, or a place of business. These are viewers who are now tuning in on a regular basis on our Roku, and we appreciate those as those numbers continue to grow. That will help us as we're talking with advertising opportunities. Next pitch to Ramos. Up high for a ball. Count full now on Kiana Ramos. This is the number 2 hitter in the lineup for Laredo United. She bats here in the third with 1 out. And Eva Garcia down at first base. Sarah Garcia ready, spins it home to Ramos. Strike 3 call, Carter looking. Throw to first, safe down there. Ramos retired on strikes. Five strikeouts in the game now for Sarah Garcia, and it's going to bring in Kelly Salinas. Salinas has been given a run to work with when she gets back out on the pitching circle. Pitch coming. Ball 1. One and 0 to Salinas. Next one coming. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike. Another strike. Sarah Garcia trying to get out of the inning. She's ahead to Kelly Salinas, looking ahead to the bottom of the third for San Benito. They'll have the 9-hitter, and then it's the top of the order. Laredo United has produced a run here in this inning. Salinas waits and takes it outside, 2-2. Salinas 1 for 1 on the day with a single back in the first inning. United now with 3 hits in the game, 2 of those coming here in the third. Salinas with a 2-2 count, waits, Garcia delivers. Foul ball back to the screen. Keeps the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 on, 2 out here in the third. Next one coming to Kelly Salinas. Ball misses. 3-2 as Salinas works the count full. Same thing for these Laredo United hitters. They've been patient at the plate, using the timeouts and stepping out to slow the pace and also working the counts deep. 3-2 pitch to Salinas. Foul ball popped up and catch is made to end the inning. For Laredo United, they'll score a run. They'll do so on 2 hits. The RBI single by Eva Garcia puts the first run across the plate for either team. We head to the bottom of the third inning. In this one, Laredo United leads it by the score of 1-0. And this is Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
How to add the VTX1 app to your Roku device. All your favorite shows from VTX1 Channel 1 and exciting games broadcast on Rio Sports Live can be added onto your Roku device by following these simple steps. Step 1. Scroll down to search and push OK on the remote control. Step 2. Type in VTX1 by using the arrow keys to move the cursor around the keyboard and pushing OK to enter the letters. When you're done, choose the VTX1 option on the right-hand side of the screen. Then push OK. Step 3. Choose the Add Channel option on the right-hand side of the screen and wait for the application to load. Congratulations! You have now successfully added the VTX1 app to your channel lineup. It can be found on the main screen under Home at the bottom of the list. For more information, visit the VTX1 website at vtx1.net/OTT.
Now that's how you see our Roku channel on Rio Sports Live. 24 hours a day, we got sports coverage coming your way. Here we go, bottom of the third, first pitch. And as we get it started, Julissa Garcia at the plate for San Benito. Next one coming in. Swinging a hard hit ball up the middle's a base hit. A leadoff single for Julissa Garcia. San Benito, second inning of 3. They got the leadoff hitter aboard. Garcia took it right back up the middle. And now opportunity knocks for San Benito as the top of the order strolls to the plate in the presence of April Garcia. Already 1 for 1 on the day with a single. She'll bat here in the third. With Julissa Garcia down at first. First pitch coming. Outside for a ball and high. 1-0 the count to April Garcia. She showed a bunt there. Back in the first inning. Sacrifice, moved a runner in scoring position. Here's a good bunt to third, played at first, and out at first base. Bang, bang play. Garcia thought she had beat it out. Strong throw, gets her out. Sacrifice is good for the first out of the inning. Brings up Kerry Cisneros down to second base now, Julissa Garcia. Now Coach Lira asked the umpire who made the call, can you at least check with the other guys and see if that call was right? Fans are chanting safe on the San Benito side. Laredo United fans content with the call that it was an out, and she is out. 1 down in the inning. That'll bring up Cari Cisneros. Cisneros laid down a sacrifice bunt her first time up. That was back in the first. She bats again here in the third. This time a chance to drive in a run. Cisneros waits. First pitch coming. Strike called. Pitching Kelly Salinas has recorded 2 strikeouts here in this ball game. She's allowed 2 hits, walked 1. Working here in the third, the number 2 hitter in the lineup for San Benito. Waits, and here's the next one. Low for a ball and a low speed, off-speed pitch. 1-1 the count. Channel 5's here getting some highlights. I saw them pull in earlier. Valley Morning Star, Kevin Naro here. He'll have a story in tomorrow's paper. So media coverage is here in tow. In Rio Grande City, next pitch, Cisneros. Hard hit ball, right center field. Right fielder gets over, makes the catch. Runner does not tag, and a strong throw comes in. Cisneros flies out. That'll bring up Jordan Ramos. Cisneros hit that ball hard, but good range out there in right field by Kiana Ramos to reel that one in. First pitch coming, Ramos takes it outside for a ball. Base open here with Ramos at the plate, but behind her, Jalen Huerta. This is the 3 and 4 hitters if Ramos can keep the inning going. RBI opportunity as she stands in. Next one coming. Ball high. Ramos, her first time up, popped up back to the pitcher. She's 0 for 1. Looking ahead to the fourth, it's the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Laredo United, who lead by a narrow margin of 1-0 here in this fourth inning. Next one coming. Ramos takes it at the knees for a strike. That'll get a groan out of the San Benito faithful. 2-1 the count. Ramos with a chance to tie this ball game up with a single. Pitch is low for a ball. 3-1 the count. Our coverage continues tomorrow. I'll be up in the either Alice or Corpus Christi. Depending on who plays where, maybe both by the time it's said and done. Ramos had stepped back out. She's back in. Next one coming. Ball 4 outside, a walk. 2 aboard now for the Lady Hounds here, and the inning continues as it'll bring in Jalen Huerta. Huerta walked her first time up, and the wheels begin to spin now for San Benito. Courtesy runner in the game, Janessa Silva will now run. Silva, a sophomore for the Lady Hounds, who joins Julissa Garcia on the base paths. 2 aboard, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Huerta steps to the plate, cleanup hitter for San Benito's Lady Hounds. Time is called by the umpire. So Huerta, who had stepped in, out of the batter's box, and now she gets in. Meanwhile, Salinas is ready. First pitch coming. Strike called. 0-1 to Huerta as Salinas comes right after the cleanup hitter. 2 aboard, 2 out in the third. Next one coming to Huerta. Foul ball back over the screen. Quick 2-strike count to Huerta as Salinas had her out in front with an off-speed pitch. And Salinas could get out of this jam. San Benito stranded 2 in the first. Have 2 aboard here in the third. Next one coming to Huerta, the 0-2. Up high for a ball. 1-2 the count to Huerta. Salinas working quickly, brings the next one home to Jalen Huerta. Ball low, nice play behind the plate by Kaylee Ferrazano yet again. That prevented runners from moving up. Another off-speed pitch. Huerta that time was able to stay back and wait. Now the 2-2 pitch headed home. Swing and a miss. A strikeout by Salinas ends the inning for San Benito. No runs, a hit, a walk, no errors, and 2 left on board. Lady Hounds have stranded 2 in the ball game. We head to the fourth. Top side, Laredo United leading in this one, 1-0. And this is Real Sports Live.
At Port Isabel Health Clinic, they care for you like family. Services include pediatrics, geriatric care, and family practice, school sports physicals, daycare physicals, orthopedic care, wellness exams for men and women. Dr. William Torkelson and his staff are here to serve you. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Your health is their priority at the Port Isabel Health Clinic. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Back here on Rio Sports, want to again thank the city of San Benito, who this week approved a advertising budget to assist us in broadcasting our games throughout the year. And their next big event, the Hog Waddle, is coming on May 18th in San Benito, Texas. $5 general admission, country music, and good food. The best country and Tejano music South Texas. Invite you all to come out and join that. We'll be giving some more tickets away a little bit later in this broadcast, so stay tuned with us on how you can get some free tickets. First pitch in the fourth inning as a ball low to Alyssa Davila. It's 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup for Laredo United here in the fourth. Davila followed by Kayla Ramos and Kiara Ramos. Anybody gets on, Valerie Sandoval. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Laredo United in the game. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1 on Davila. Lady Hounds have a couple of hits here in this game. They also have been issued a couple of walks. As we're in the fourth. Low-scoring affair thus far, just 1 run across, belonging to the visitors here at Rio Grande City, and that's Laredo United. Next pitch to Davila. Swing and a hard hit ball right back to Garcia for the out. Garcia fields it on a line. 1 down. Brings in Kayla Ramos. Garcia made that look easy. Talking to her shortstop there, saying, I just kind of reached out, backhanded the ball. That's what you're supposed to do, right? 1 down. Kayla Ramos, strikeout victim her first time. Bats here in the fourth. Swings, misses the first one, strike 1. Garcia scattered the 3 hits, allowed the 1 run, and struck out 5, hasn't walked anybody yet. It was the third inning in which Laredo United scored a run. 1-out triple by the number 9 hitter. Got it started. Ramos waits. Takes the ball outside. After Monsivais had tripled, Eva Garcia delivered with an RBI single. As 9 and 1 produced the run for the Lady Longhorns. Ramos waits. Garcia brings it. Strike call. The fastball pops right in there. Ramos in the hole, 1 and 2. Here batting second in the fourth inning. Garcia is ready, brings it home to Ramos. And that hit her. On a 1-2 count, a hit batsman and a base runner for Laredo United. San Benito fans behind the plate saying that hit the bat. Coach Denise Lira coming down to have a chat with the home plate umpire to discuss that fact. Meanwhile, with a bat in her hand is Kiara Ramos. She'll be called down at third baseline to Javier Morin. Give her a quick instruction on how to approach this at bat with a runner at first and 1 out. Ramos on at first. Kiara 0 for 1 on the day as she grounded out to shortstop her first time up. Batting here in the fourth inning for Laredo United. And the first pitch coming to her. Ball outside. 1-0 to Ramos. Valerie Sandoval on deck for Laredo United. Down at first base is Kayla Ramos. Next one coming from Garcia. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen, and look out in the stands. Nice catch by a fan. 1-1 to count. That caromed over the screen, and a fan makes a nice play. Returns the ball to the playing field. And we'll rewind it here for Kiara Ramos. 1-1 the count on Ramos. And the next pitch coming. Up high for a ball. One and one the count on Kiara Ramos. Check that, 2-1. She stands in here in the fourth inning for Laredo United. Next one coming. Swing and a line drive into right field. That's down for a hit. Runner stops at second base, and 2 aboard for Laredo United on a single by Kiara Ramos. Ramos delivers. And the inning continues for the Lady Longhorns. Two aboard. Brings out a conference in the pitcher's circle for the San Benito infield. So they'll talk strategy here in this 4th inning. Valerie Sandoval will be the hitter. Sandoval 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in her only at bat. That was back in the 3rd to close out the inning. The only inning in this game in which Sarah Garcia had retired Laredo United in order. Here in the 4th, after 1 out, the next 2 have reached. Here's the pitch to Sandoval. Up high for a ball. 1-0. Reminding you, on Sunday, we've got that NFL flag football coming from Mercedes. Some of the younger athletes that you're going to be seeing on the football field in the years to come will be displayed their talents. Flag football tournament competition in Mercedes, and then we'll cap off that night with indoor football. There's a ball that misses. The RGV Dorados are in town on Sunday night, 7 o'clock kickoff as they're taking on Dallas. Had a talk today on our weekly coaches show for the RGV Dorados this week in Dorado Nation about that Dallas team and about the RGV Dorados. Encourage you to go back and watch that on a replay. Pitch to Sandoval. Swing and a foul ball out of play. Count goes to 2-1. Two balls and a strike on Sandoval. Got other broadcasts going on right now. We have the Mac High Eagle Pass game on the baseball side of things. Freddie Heredia has a call on that. Ball misses low. Count goes to 3-1 on Valerie Sandoval. And the number 7 hitter in the lineup suddenly with a chance here to deliver for Laredo United. 2 aboard and 1 out. Garcia brings it to Sandoval. Strike call, 3-2 to count. Garcia came right after Sandoval, behind in the count 3-1. Sandoval didn't pull the trigger. Now with the count 3-2, anything close, we'll see Sandoval swinging away. Garcia could use the strikeout. Misses high for ball 4. Loads the bases for Laredo United here in this 4th inning. Sandoval, the 3rd hitter to reach in succession. And that'll bring out Coach Lira for San Benito to talk things over. Denise Lira has a chat. We'll be back.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here after a lengthy conversation going on in the pitcher circle, the San Benito head coach Denise Lira out there talking with pitcher Sarah Garcia. Meanwhile, Coach Maureen was down there able to talk things over with his hitter, who will stand in, Nissy Lozano. And Lozano with a golden chance here as the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Laredo United. Nowhere to put her with the bases loaded. That walk issued to Sandoval is the first walk in the game from pitcher Sarah Garcia. In this inning alone, it's a hit batsman and a walk that have bracketed a single after one was out. Sandoval down at first. Kiara Ramos at second, Kayla Ramos at third. Bases loaded for Laredo United. And now we're ready to go with the at-bat for Nissy Lozano. Strikeout victim her first time. Stands in, facing Sarah Garcia for a second time here in the fourth inning. A critical at-bat. First pitch coming. Strike called in there on a fastball. 0-1 as Garcia comes right after Lozano. On deck stands Naomi Monsivais. Again, quickly, Javier Marin calls out Nissy Lozano down that third baseline to discuss this at bat. A lot of things could produce a run here for Laredo United. Infield is playing in at all positions right now with the bases loaded and one out. Anything on the ground directly at an infielder's coming home most likely. Lozano wants to put it into play. Garcia could use a double play. She could use a strikeout. 0-1 to Lozano. Strike two called. Garcia coming right at Nissy Lozano. Lozano in the hole 0-2. Garcia struck out 5. She could use one here on the San Benito side. Lozano could use a 2-out or a 1-out hit. Here it is. All outside, just misses. 1-2 the count to Nissy Lozano. Lozano ready. Here comes the next pitch from Garcia. Strike 3 called, struck her out. Lozano thought it was inside. The umpire said no chance. Strikeout, second out of the inning. And that brings in Naomi Monsivais. Garcia now with 6 strikeouts in the ball game. Monsivais has a big hit here in this game, a triple, her first at bat. Bats here in the fourth with the bases loaded. First pitch coming. Outside for ball 1. Nowhere to put Monsivais. Bases loaded, now 2 outs. Here in the fourth. Garcia ready, spins it home. Strike called, outside corner. 1-1 the count to Monsivais. She's a number 9 hitter in the lineup. If she can deliver here, big things could happen for Laredo United. They've got the top of the order right behind her. If Garcia can get out of this for San Benito, momentum swing to the Lady Hounds heading to the bottom of the fourth. 1-1 pitch to Monsivais. Wanted to swing, took a ball high. 2 balls and a strike. 1 hit in the inning so far for Laredo United. Base runners produced by a hit batsman and a walk. Monsivais, 1 for 1 on the day. Ahead in the count, 2-1. Pitch from Garcia headed home. Showed a bunt, took it high for ball 3, throw to third, and safe there. Now a hitter's count for Monsivais. And we'll see if they turn her loose. Garcia's missed with the last 2 up and away to the left-handed hitter. Needs to deliver a strike here. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Monsivais couldn't catch up with that. Might have chased one out of the strike zone. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 3-2 count on Monsivais. Sarah Garcia trying to get out of this inning for San Benito's Lady Hounds. The 3-2 pitch to Monsivais. Here it is. Swing and a fly ball into left field. That's going to be caught for the out. Kate Garza reels it in. The inning comes to an end. In the inning for Laredo United. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, a hit batsman, and 3 left on board. Said momentum would most likely swing to San Benito. They certainly have a chance. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 Laredo United leads. This is Rio Sports Live.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli. Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts. We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
First pitch, bottom of the 4th inning, and a strike called to Sarah Garcia, leading things off for San Benito. Garcia followed by Alina Hasso and Kate Garza. Next pitch coming. Swing and a high fly ball. Deep center field, but it's going to stay in the park. Reeled in for the out. Hauling that in is Monsivais. Garcia flies out. 1 down here in the 4th for San Benito's Lady Hounds. Brings in Alina Hasso. I commented there on our Facebook, or on our YouTube. Had some fans asking for a better angle. Bert and I were here. We got here at the same time a couple of the coaches were arriving. Here's the pitch. Ball outside to Hasso. And immediately we saw there was a great camera angle. There's a building down the line here. The third base dugout. So we were looking at stationing ourselves up there. We've done that at a lot of broadcasts. There's a foul ball. Evens the count at 1-1. So we had a camera angle. We had the cabling. We were ready to try to put that in play. And then we talked it over with who we normally deal with here at Rio Grande City. They gave us a thumbs up. We could go there. Another individual stepped up and said no. There's a shot down the line, foul. So we were given 2 options. We could have went up in the press box, which is behind home plate. We would have been up behind the fans and had to shoot through the screen. Or we could give you the unobstructed view without the screen. Here in this one, there's a foul ball by Hasso. Count goes to 2-2. Kelly Salinas working here in the 4th inning. But again, sometimes it's not our decision where our cameras are placed. There's a ball that misses, a 3-2 count now on Hasso. You can see there on the first base dugout. Now that's a corrugated roof, so we can't get up there. We've broadcast games from on top of dugouts throughout our broadcast. There's a building on this side of the field, which would have been a golden spot to set up a couple of cameras. Hasso takes ball 4. That's a walk. 1 out walk to A.J. Hasso. That's the 3rd walk issued by Salinas. Check that. Now it's a 3-2 count. There's ball 4. Scoreboard had a 3-2 count for consecutive pitches. Hasso walks with 1 out here in the 4th inning. And quickly, Laredo United will have a discussion on the approach to this. Stepping up will be Kate Garza. Garza, strikeout victim her first time up when facing Kelly Salinas. Hits here, first pitch. Swing and a foul ball, a late swing, strike 1. 0-1 to Kate Garza. It's the ability to deliver the pitches in the strike zone with the off-speed stuff that makes that fastball even quicker than it is. Another foul ball behind the swing again. A quick 2-strike count on Kate Garza. If you're a pitcher that relies on those off-speed pitches and they're not in the strike zone, then your fastball isn't near as effective. Salinas has been throwing it in the strike, getting strikes, and now ahead 0-2. Garza has to protect. Off speed outside, runner goes, throw to second, safe there. Runner in scoring position as Hasso steals the base. Meanwhile, Garza took a pitch for a ball. 1-2 the count on Garza. Next one coming from Salinas to Kate Garza, off speed. Strike 3 called, runner to third. Safe there as Hasso steals third. Now they're gonna have to throw to first base. Hasso breaks off a third, trying to score, and she is safe at the plate. Hasso ties the game. They never recorded the strike out to Garza, and after Hasso stole the base, she came in to score. They made a play down at first base, and we're all tied up at 1 apiece thanks to the base running of one A.J. Hasso. That's small ball to its extent, as Hasso steals second, steals third, and in essence steals home on a throw to first base on a strikeout. Brings in Steph Lopez, swinging a ground ball to short. Big hop there, throw across, hitting over for San Benito. They'll score a run. They'll do so without a hit. 2 stolen bases in the inning, make it 3 for Hasso. And we have played 4. Nothing decided here, top of the 5th. 1-1 game. Winner takes it all in this, a 1-game series. Back with more after this.
Insane. You roll my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. I did love cause I thought it was funny. love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby.
Back here on Rio Sports as we head to the 5th inning, and a new ball game as Sarah Garcia steps back in the center circle. Eva Garcia back at the plate, leadoff hitter for the Lady Longhorns. 5th inning has arrived. Garcia 1 for 2 with an RBI single on the day. Bats here leading off the 5th. First pitch coming. Ball low. Garcia worked around a bases loaded 1-out jam in the 4th inning as she was in the bottom part of the lineup against this Laredo United team. Top of the order here as Garcia leads it off, followed by Ramos and then Kelly Salinas. The 1-0 swing and a foul ball. Evens the count at 1-1. Thanks again to the fans that are watching. If you're on our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our channel. I know we have a lot of fans that still haven't subscribed yet. It's always nice to have the extra numbers when I'm talking to advertisers. Garcia at the plate. Sarah Garcia brings it home. Up high, ball 2. 2-1 count to Eva Garcia. Those on Facebook, again, I always ask, just one time I'd like to see when we have the numbers viewing as we do right now, just everyone share it just to see just how many fans jump on board. There's a ball up high. 3-1 the count now to Garcia, leading off the 5th. Laredo United has never put the leadoff hitter on board just yet, but they've had base runners in 3 of the first 4 innings. Garcia hitting here in the 5th. Can be picky. Here's the 3-1. Swing and high fly ball. Deep right center field. Back, and Hasso reels it in at the wall. Garcia made a bid opposite field. 1 down, and it brings in Kiana Ramos. Long way to travel there for Hasso to retire Garcia. Kiana Ramos on the day is 0 for 2. She steps in here. First pitch to her, misses for ball 1. Sarah Garcia working here in the 5th. Kiana Ramos trying to get on after the first one. Eva Garcia was retired. Here's the pitch to Ramos. Strike called. Evens the count 1-1. Kelly Salinas on deck. Ramos trying to get on board. Again, Laredo United's had base runners nearly every inning. Ground ball to the pitcher's mound, throw to first, out recorded. Sarah Garcia makes the play. Ramos is retired 1-3, and it brings in Kelly Salinas. Garcia now is retired 4 in a row. You go back to that 4th inning with 1 out. A hit batsman, a single, and a walk. It loaded the bases for Laredo United. A missed opportunity for the Lady Longhorns. Garcia works to Salinas, who's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch coming. Strike called. Looking ahead to the 5th, San Benito will have the number 9 hitter leading off. 9, 1, and 2 in the lineup. Salinas is ready. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul ball out of play. 2-strike count. Big oohs and ahs by the fans as that ball landed foul over in the parking lot. Now Salinas will have to protect the plate in the hole 0-2. Sarah Garcia has 6 strikeouts in the ball game. Ball misses outside. 1-2 on Salinas. Garcia trying to get through this fifth. Brings the 1-2 home. Ball 2 outside. Good eye by Salinas. Only once this game, Laredo United has been retired in order. That was back in the second inning. Here we are in the fifth as Garcia tries to send this into the bottom of the fifth, all tied at 1 apiece. Pitch coming. Ball 3. 3-2 the count on Salinas. Got some fans coming in to get some video. Garcia at the pitcher's circle, ready to go. Spins a 3-2 pitch to Kelly Salinas. Swing and a miss. Ball dropped. Throw to first. Out recorded. K-2-3. 7 strikeouts in the game recorded by Salinas in the inning for Laredo United. No runs, no hits, no walks, no errors, nobody left. We've played 4.5. Heading to the bottom of the fifth. This one's all tied up. San Benito and Laredo United. Area softball playoffs continue on Rio Sports Live. Bring it back here. They give a new life at the plate, saying that ball was tipped. So hang on to your horses on that third out recorded. There's a ground ball to first. Now the inning's over. So instead of K-2-3, let's go 3 unassisted. Back after this.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Don't pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture. Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
I'm going to bring it back here as we head to the bottom of the fifth inning. First hitter steps in, Jalissa Garcia, and she takes ball 1. In the San Benito fifth. Lady Hounds 1 run on just 2 hits here in this game. Quickly working. Next pitch coming. Popped up. Foul out of play. Count evens at 1-1 on Jalissa Garcia. Kelly Salinas wastes no time when she's out there pitching. Coming right after these hitters. And if you're in the batter's box, be ready, because she is ready to bring the pitch. Garcia leading it off. April Garcia on deck. Next pitch coming. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Jalissa on the day is 1 for 1. That was a leadoff single back in the third. She's leading off here in the fifth. The 2-1. Swing and a pop up. That may be a play over near the dugout. Just out of reach. Kiara Ramos ran out of room chasing it over there at first base. 2-2 now the count on Jalissa Garcia. And the next pitch coming. Garcia takes it high, ball 3. Salinas on the day has walked 3. Issued a walk in the first. That didn't hurt anything. Another one in the third. That didn't hurt. In the fourth, that one came around to score. Foul ball back to the screen off the bat of Garcia, and Jalissa stays at the plate. Four strikeouts in the game recorded by Kelly Salinas, the pitcher for Laredo United. The 3 walks and just 2 hits. 1 run across. 3-2 pitch to Jalissa Garcia. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Garcia down swinging, 1 out in the inning, brings up April Garcia. 5 strikeouts in the game now recorded by Kelly Salinas. As Salinas steps in. On the day, she's 1 for 1. That was a single back in the first inning and then delivered a sacrifice bunter next time up. This time takes ball 1. Batting here in the 5th. 1 down. 3 in a row now recorded by Kelly Salinas. Next pitch coming to Garcia. That's a strike call. Count evens at 1-1. Cady Cisneros on deck. If anybody gets on this inning, Jordan Ramos, the number 3 hitter in the lineup, will get a chance to bat with a runner on. Garcia trying to get on. Off-speed pitch, stays high, ball 2. 2-1 to Garcia. You can even hear the crowd. That's the distinct difference in that off-speed pitch by Salinas. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a shot into left field. That's a base hit. Second hit of the ball game for April Garcia. 1 out single here in the 5th. April Garcia aboard. Now they bring up Cady Cisneros. Garcia, 2 of the 4 hits belong to her. Check that, 3 hits. 2 of the 3 hits for San Benito belongs to April Garcia. First pitch to Cisneros. Shows a bunt, pulled it back, runner goes, steals second, safe there. Out at second base. Tag was delivered for the out. We're going to find out what happened there. Garcia thought she had that one stolen clean. We may be able to take a look at that. See if I can pull it off. While they're discussing it out there, I may be able to bring that in as a highlight. We'll see. San Benito fans certainly not liking the call. Four hits belong to her. Check that, 3 hits. 2 of the 3 hits for San Benito belongs. You be the judge on that one. Show it one more time, then we'll get back to the game. Here's a pitch coming. Up for a ball. Two balls on the hitter, Cady Cisneros. Swing and a high fly ball into right field. Is going to stay up and can be caught for the out. Inning comes to an end for San Benito. No runs, 1 hit, runner erased on the base pass. here in this fifth inning. Take a look at that play one more time. Call it what you want. It's an out. We head to the sixth inning. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Back here on Rio Sports as we head to the sixth inning, all tied up at one apiece. Laredo United and San Benito. Alyssa Davila will step in. This is the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Laredo United. Big at-bats coming up here as Sarah Garcia goes back out to pitch. Davila 0 for 2 on the day. Hit it harder last time up, right back to the mound, and takes ball 1. One ball, no strikes. On Davila. Garcia ready, brings the next one home. Up high, ball 2. 2 walks in the game issued by Sarah Garcia thus far through the first 5. She hit one as well and has given up 4 hits. Davila leading off the 6th inning. 2-0 pitch. Inside ball 3. 3-0. And ball 4 misses to Davila. 4 in a row to start the inning. And a leadoff hitter aboard for Laredo United for a first time in the game. Davila on board. Kayla Ramos will stroll to the plate. Ramos, the number 5 hitter in this lineup for Laredo United. She's been on base once, was hit by a pitch back in the 4th inning. Batting here in the 6th. First pitch coming. Shows a bunt. Does. Back to the mound. They go to first. And safe at first base as Ramos gets down the line. 2 aboard, nobody out for Laredo United. That'll have a quick conference for the San Benito infield. That'll go as an infield single for Ramos. 2 on, nobody out in the 6th inning for Laredo United in a tie game, 1-1. Here in the top of the 6th of this area matchup at Rio Grande City. Kiara Ramos steps in. Kiara 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to shortstop her first time up. Singled in the 4th. And she'll bat in the 6th, and we'll see if she's bunting. 2 on, nobody out, first pitch coming. Showed a bunt and took a strike. All kinds of motion going on with the San Benito infield on that. First base was charging in, second base covering the bag. Down at second, the right fielder was covering first. Ramos at the plate. 0-1 pitch headed home. Showed a bunt in the air, caught, throw to first. Safe back there. Just back in time, Kiara Ramos. A real close play right there. Ramos trying to bunt. And now we'll have another discussion on a call on the base pass. You want to see that one? Let's take a look. Bert didn't get over there in time to cover that one. Nonetheless, they have a conversation, and 1 out in the inning. For Laredo United, runners still on at first and second. Two on. San Benito faithful still chiming in on that call. And Valerie Sandoval was scheduled to hit. Now they had sent up. It looked like Kaylee Ferrazano was going to hit. And now Laredo United will talk that over. While they do that, we'll take a quick break.
At Port Isabel Health Clinic, they care for you like family. Services include pediatrics, geriatric care, and family practice, school sports physicals, daycare physicals, orthopedic care, wellness exams for men and women. Dr. William Torkelson and his staff are here to serve you. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Your health is their priority at the Port Isabel Health Clinic.
The wheels are certainly spinning here in the top of the 6th inning at Rio Grande City in this area matchup. One game decides it all in this playoff game between Laredo United and San Benito. 2 on, 1 out in the 6th inning for the Lady Longhorns. And they will send in Kaylee Ferrazano to hit for Sandoval here in the 6th. Valerie Sandoval was 0 for 1 on the day, walked in her at bat in the 4th inning. And Kaylee Ferrazano, the catcher, will get to hit. There's your Laredo fans out there making some noise as Bert Ruiz is able to hone in on them. See if he can get in on those San Benito faithful here a little bit later on. 2 on, 1 out. Ferrazano will hit for a first time on the day. And there's been a long pause between that play at first base. And so if you're Sarah Garcia, you got to gather yourself and go to work back pitching after an extended break. Ferrazano steps in, first pitch, ball high. Runners takes a stroll off of second base, but nothing doing. Next pitch coming to Ferrazano. Misses for ball 2. Ferrazano hitting in that 7th spot. what this inning has done, if nothing else, for Laredo United, barring something happening crazy on the base paths. Verrazano takes a strike, is that they will have the assurity that the top of the order will get to hit one more time in this ball game. 2 on, 1 out. 2-1 count on Verrazano at the plate. Next pitch coming. Ball 3, a little high. 3-1 on Verrazano. Nissi Lozano stands on deck. See if they turn Verrazano loose with a green light. A 3-1 pitch from Garcia on the way. Strike 2 called. Count goes to 3-2 on Verrazano. Garcia struck out 7 in the game. Senior. Spins it home. Ball 4 high. Bases loaded for Laredo United for a second time in this ball game. As here in the 6th inning, they'll bring in a runner right now for Verrazano. That'll be Haley Grissom, a sophomore who will run at first base. Nissi Lozano was scheduled to hit. Now they're going to bring in Layla Rangel as a pinch hitter. Rangel, a junior, right-handed hitter, hits for a first time of the day, replacing Lozano, who struck out twice. Nowhere to put Rangel. And Sarah Garcia will have to come right after her. 1 down here in the 6th, tie game. Rangel back in. Pitch coming. Ball 1 misses. 1-0 to Rangel. A walk, a single, and a walk. Same scenario as was in the 4th, in which only 1 hit, but the bases were loaded for Laredo United. Here we are in the 6th. Next pitch coming. Swing and a foul ball. 1-1, and so much for up there taking a strike for Rangel. She had a green light. Infield is playing in at first and third. At short and second, they could go for 2 if it's a sharply hit ball. Rangel wants to put it into play. Bases loaded for Laredo United here in the 6th. Lady Longhorns led 1-0. It was tied, and that's where we're at now. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 call at the knees. Delayed call that time by the umpire. Javier Morin, the third base / head coach, said, wait a minute. Looked a little low. Now the count 1-2 on Rangel. Garcia could use a strikeout here. With the bases loaded here in the 6th. Spins the next one home, Rangel. Took it up and away, ball 2. 2-2. Rangel pinch hitting here in the 6th. Pivotal at bat here in this area matchup. 1 game decides it all. Late stages of a tie game. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Rangel. Strike 3 called. Strikeout for Garcia. Second out of the inning. Garcia's now struck out 8. And now it'll be up to Naomi Monsivais. 2 down. Monsivais in the ball game, tripled in the 3rd, flied out to left field with the bases loaded in the 4th. Bats with the bases loaded here in the 6th. Has put the ball in play with 2 swings. First pitch from Garcia. All low. 1-0. Leadoff hitter stands on deck, Eva Garcia. All eyes right now on Garcia. She steps back in the center circle, and now on Monsiváis at the plate. Swinging a ground ball, foul ball. Looking opposite field down that third baseline. Count goes to 1-1. Looking ahead to San Benito's sixth. They'll have the right hitters up with the 2, 3, and 4 hitters scheduled to hit. Laredo United trying to untie this game. Monsiváis has tripled today and scored a run. The only run scored by Laredo United thus far. Count is 1-1. Sarah Garcia steps on. Brings it home to Naomi Monsiváis. All 2 away. 2-1. Monsiváis, a junior for Laredo United. Facing the senior Sarah Garcia. 2-1 the count. Pitch coming to Monsiváis. Swing and a shot off third base, picked up, and tagged out at third base. Inning over. Shortstop saves the day. April Garcia makes the play. Now they're going to have a conference again. Wait a minute here, as the umpires are going to come out and meet at the center circle and talk about this one. I'm going to bring that play in too. We'll take a look at it. Here was the play that ended the inning. That was a hard hit ball. Now here the shortstop gets to it and appeared to play the tag. Umpires are having the conversation and they'll call her out. Again, we'll replay that for you one more time. Here's the replay. Here comes the ball hit off the bat. Third baseman knocked it down. Shortstop applied the tag and the inning is over. Exciting times on the base paths there for Laredo United. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, 2 walks, no errors, and an opportunity missed there for the Lady Longhorns. All tied up, heading to the bottom of the 6th. This is Rio Sports Live.
Insane. You brought my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. I did love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. Kiss me, baby.
Here we go, bottom of the 6th inning here in this area matchup between San Benito and Laredo United. Kelly Salinas back out to pitch. First hitter up, Jordan Ramos. As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, San Benito will have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters up. First pitch coming. Ball 1 to Ramos. Salinas thus far on the day has recorded 6 strikeouts. She's allowed just 3 hits. Has walked just 3. Check that, 2 in the ball game. Ramos hitting. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little pop up to first. That's caught for the out. 1 out here in the 6th for San Benito. How to bring in Jalen Huerta. Middle part of the lineup. Huerta has been on base once. Ramos had been once with a walk. Huerta's been held in check, no hits. Hits this one high in the air to second base. Caught there. 2 quick outs on 2 pop-ups on the infield. And that'll bring up Sarah Garcia. In the 7th for Laredo United, they'll have the top of the order up. First pitch to Garcia. High for ball 1. Garcia's job, if nothing else, is to take a few pitches here, try to extend this inning beyond what right now is just a 4-pitch inning for Kelly Salinas, working through this 6th. She retired the Lady Hounds in order in the 2nd. That's the only time thus far in this game it's been a 1-2-3 inning. Foul ball back to the screen. 1-1 to count. Pitcher versing pitcher here. Sarah Garcia on the day is 0 for 2. Popped out the second her first time up. Flied out to center field in the 4th. Pitch here. Swing and a shot. Up the middle's a base hit. Sarah Garcia, a 2-out single for the San Benito Lady Hounds. Base runner here in the 6th. Garcia on board for a first time, and that brings in Alina Hasso. Hasso on the day has been instrumental in the offense for the Lady Hounds. Again, they've scored just 1 run. She walked in the 4th, stole 2nd, stole 3rd, and then took home on a throw across the infield on a strikeout to steal home plate and thus score the run without the benefit of a hit for the Lady Hounds. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning as Hasso steps in. First pitch to her. Ball low. 1-0. Lady Hounds have been out hitting this game, 5-4. Hasso waits, takes it high, ball 2. Kate Garza stands on deck. Lena Hasso. Hitters count here. Will they turn her loose? 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 on, 2 out. Salinas is ready. Hasso waits. Here it is. Strike called. Oh, ball 3. Not sure where that missed. 3-0 now to Hasso. Next one. Showed a bunt and took a strike. And Salinas certainly works quickly when pitching. 3-1 the count. Hasso waits. Salinas delivers. Swing and a foul ball. That's out of play. Count goes full at 3-2 on Hasso. 6th inning action here from Rio Grande City on a Thursday. For playoff softball action coming your way between San Benito and Laredo United. Reminding you fans, we won't have a replay of this up for very long. Coaches, win or lose, have asked to pull this game after it's over. Here's a 3-2 pitch to Hasso. Swing and another foul ball out of play. We will have highlights up for fans, but the full replay won't be available until both of these teams are eventually, well, their season comes to an end. We'll just put it at that. Here's a 3-2 pitch to Hasso. Ball 4 low, a walk. Hasso on board. Two on, two out here in the sixth, and that brings out the Laredo infield. As Kate Garza will stroll to the plate for San Benito. Down at second base, the lead run is Sarah Garcia. She'd like to go back out and work in the seventh inning with a lead for the first time in the day. So far, Laredo United led this one 1-0 in the third. That held until the fourth, bottom of the fourth. San Benito tied it, and that's where we're at. 1-1 with base runners on for San Benito here in the sixth as Garza steps in. Batting from the right side, 0 for 2 on the day against Salinas, and takes strike one. Oh, and 1 to Garza. Strikeout victim in the second. Struck out again in the fourth. 6 strikeouts in the game for Salinas. Next pitch to Garza. Takes a strike on a fastball at the knees. 2 quick strikes to Garza. She steps out as Selena, again, you can see her ready to spin the pitch home as soon as Garza gets in. She's in, here it comes. Up high for a ball. 1-2. Laredo United in the top of the sixth had the bases loaded with 1 out. Couldn't score a run. San Benito with 2 on, 2 out here in the sixth, trying to get some 2-out magic from Garza. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Salinas gets the job done with her 7th strikeout of the ball game, and the 6th comes to an end. In the inning for San Benito, no runs. 1 hit, a walk, and 2 left on board. I told you the top of the order was going to be able to hit for Laredo United. San Benito will also be able to hit with the top of their order before this game comes to an end. Will it end in regulation? 7th inning around the corner. All tied up, 1 apiece. This is RioSportsLive.com.
For the hottest deals, go to Mi Casa Furniture.
Save at Mi Casa Furniture. 7533 Boca Chica, Brownsville.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, check out this 2014 Hyundai Elantra GT. This car is loaded with a leather interior, satellite radio, Bluetooth, and it's yours today for 0 money down and $175 a month. That's right, no money down. Drive away today, just $175 a month. Or feel the power of this 2016 Dodge Challenger. This includes the RT Scat Pack, includes navigation, satellite radio, a reverse camera, an Alpine stereo system. Practically new with just 31,000 miles, powered by a 6.4-liter 392 Hemi engine. This today on the lot at $33,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
We head to the 7th inning. Hey, I want to remind you, fans, our store, Forever Memories, we've changed location to 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito. Our grand opening is tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I want to invite you down to Sam Houston Street, North Sam Houston, that is, in San Benito, for our grand opening of Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, vinyl records, antiques, collectibles of all sorts. Grand opening 2 o'clock. Invite you down. We got some goodies that's going to be arriving from Ibarra's Bakery. And so again, 237 North Sam Houston. Come join us tomorrow. I put out a whole lot of new records to start for the grand opening. Eva Garcia stands in. First pitch, grounded to third. In the hole, off, short, that's into left field. And Garza's aboard. Garcia to start the 7th. That took just a wicked hop. And a leadoff hitter aboard for the Laredo United Lady Horns as Eva Garcia stands at first base. That brings up Kiana Ramos. Ramos 0 for 3 on the day. See if she's bunting here with a runner at first base, representing the lead run in the 7th inning with nobody out. Garcia is ready, spins it home. That's a bunt, a good one. Huerta gets to it, throws to first, out at first base, and a bang-bang play. Garcia down to second as Ramos gets the job done. 1 out in the inning, and it brings up Kelly Salinas. And the pitcher could help her own cause here as she strolls to the plate. She has a hit on the day. That was a single back in the 1st inning. Bats here with a runner on now at second base. Change that for you, folks. Here's the pitch. Salinas takes it low for ball 1. 1-0. This part of the lineup has produced base runners throughout this ball game for Laredo United. Salinas has been on once. Davila behind her on once. Ramos twice behind her. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a shot into center field. Hasso right there. Makes the catch. Runner stays put. 2 down in the inning. Salinas hit it hard on the nose, but right directly at A.J. Hasso. 2 down, and here comes Alyssa Hasso. Or check that. Alyssa Davila. Davila steps in. There is a base open. This is your cleanup hitter up. Runner at second base and 2 outs. First pitch to Davila. Hits it on the ground, off the pitcher, and no play. Down to third base will go Garcia. Davila on with an infield single. 2 aboard for Laredo United, and the chance continues here in the 7th. Conference on the pitcher's circle. Meanwhile, Davila stands at first base after that hit. She's on base for a 2nd time in the game. And Kayla Ramos will be the next hitter. Laredo United stranded a runner in at first base in the 1st, left another runner on in the 3rd, left the bases loaded in the 4th, stranded the bases loaded in the 6th, and have 2 on here in the 7th. Opportunity has been right there for the Lady Longhorns. Ramos was hit by a pitch in the 4th, single in the 6th. 1st and 3rd, 2 outs here in the 7th. Looking ahead to the San Benito 7th, the 8 and 9 hitters will hit, and then the top of the order. Sarah Garcia trying to get out of this jam. First pitch grounded foul for strike 1. Quick 1 strike on Ramos. Kiara Ramos on deck. She's got 2 hits on the day. This is Kayla Ramos. 1 for 2, standing in. Garcia struck out 8 in the game. Brings the next one home to Ramos. Ball low. Kind of wondering if Davila is going to make a break off of first base. I would think they would concede that base if she wants to take it. She's waiting for something from Kayla Ramos. 2 on, 2 outs in the 7th inning. Ramos waits, and the next one's on the way. Swinging a ground ball over third, into left field. That's a hit. Run scores. RBI single for Ramos. 2-1, Laredo United. Ramos drives in a run. And you just wondered when Laredo United was going to finally get that big 2-out hit. They missed chances a couple of times in this game. This time, Ramos delivers. Inning continues as Kiara Ramos will step to the plate. Two on, 2 out. Kiara Ramos said she had 2 hits. She has 1 hit. Hit the ball back to the pitcher's mound her last time up. 1 for 3. Takes ball 1. Well, when you look at this inning coming in, you told yourself on both sides, you got to score a run to win this game. Laredo United got that done. San Benito still has that same mindset. You got to score a run, but now it's not to win. It would be to stay in the game as it stands. So either way, you went into this inning saying you had to score. Still do. Ramos waits, takes it high, ball 2. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. On deck at number 7 spot in the lineup for Laredo United has been on base twice. Thanks to a couple of walks. Here, 3 singles in the 7th inning, a push to run across. Next pitch coming to Ramos. Ball 3 low. 3 balls, no strikes on Ramos. Lady Longhorns, a leadoff single by Eva Garcia. She was bunted over to second by Kiana Ramos. Singles by Alyssa Davila and Kayla Ramos score a run. San Benito going to make a pitching change. We'll tell you about that after this.
Fans, mark the calendar for May the 5th for exciting football action from Mercedes as Rio Sports Live presents NFL flag football action in Turf Wars 2019. See the future stars from the area in tournament competition live on Rio Sports Live from the Mercedes Tiger Football Stadium May the 5th. Coaches, sign your team up today and be a part of the show for just $75 a team. Sponsored in part by Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito. Register your team today or call 956-536-7185. Turf Wars, NFL flag football from Mercedes. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield.
We'll bring it back. We'll get back to that commercial here a little bit later on. Pitching change for San Benito. Eliana Carrizales will step to the center circle and inherit a 3-0 count on Kiara Ramos with 2 aboard and 2 outs in the Laredo United 7th inning.
Stay within yourself, kid. Do what you can do. That's all you can do.
Carrizales, a senior for the Lady Hounds, will work to Ramos. The 3-0 pitch headed home. That's ball 4. Bases loaded again for Laredo United. And that'll bring in Kaylee Ferrazano. Ferrazano walked her last time up in her only at-bat this game. First time she'll face Carrizales. First pitch coming. Ball low. 1-0. Ferrazano, nowhere to put her. Next pitch from Carrizales is on the way. Strike called. 1-1 to Ferrazano. 1-run game right now. Laredo United has stranded the bases loaded twice in this ball game already. They're loaded again here in the 7th. Ferrazzano waits. Carrizales spins the 1-1 home with the bases loaded. A little bit high. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
We know that was a strike, kid. Come on.
Carrizales trying to keep this right here where it's at. Ready to go with the next one. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 strikes on Ferrazzano. Remind you again, those on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. I know you're watching the game, but subscribe to our channel before you sign off of here. Facebook, like, share, follow our page. It helps our numbers, which helps us grow. As we grow, we can broadcast more games. Bases loaded. 2-2 count, and the pitch to Ferrazzano. Strike 3 called. Strikeout as Carrizales ends the inning. For Laredo United, they score 1 run. They do so on 3 hits and leave the bases loaded for a 3rd time in the ball game. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning, and this one game decides it all from Rio Grande City. San Benito will have the 8 and 9, and then the 1-hitters. Back to the mound will go Kelly Salinas, the center circle. She'll try to finish the job and send her team into the next round of the playoffs. It all plays out after this.
100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format. No fish over 21 inches. $150 per team or boat. Maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
I want to bring it back here on Rio Sports. I want to remind you that at the city of San Benito, one of our current new sponsors here, is helping us out. They got a big event coming up. Their next big event is the Hog Waddle. That's on May the 18th. $5 general admission. It's the country music, Tejano music, great cooking, great food. VIP Fast is also available. And again, fans, as you watch our games, this is the way you can thank Rio Sports Live for what we're doing, by thanking the sponsors that are making this game a big possibility. 7th inning is rolled around. I want to remind you again, our grand opening, 237 North Sam Houston, Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. Vinyl records, I put out a whole slew of Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Queen, Pink Floyd, Fleetwood Mac. Put a ton of the heavy movers out there for grand opening. 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. First pitch to Steph Lopez, bottom of the 7th, underway, and ball 1. Every hitter that steps up to the plate represents the tying run for San Benito until they get a base runner. Lopez will try to get on for a first time of the day. Takes ball 2. Salinas in the game has walked just 2, make it 3. She's walked 3. The 2-0 pitch headed home. Lopez takes it away. Ball 3 to the leadoff hitter for San Benito here in the 7th. They had the leadoff hitter on in the 1st. They also did that in the 3rd. Didn't produce any runs out of that. Batting here in the 7th, Lopez trying to get on. The 3-0 pitch. Strike call. Big groan out of the San Benito faithful. And we're like, that's been a ball most of the game in their eyes. Strike call. It's a 3-1 count on Lopez. Salinas spins the next one home. Swing and a shot. Right field. That's a hit for Steph Lopez. Leadoff single. Lopez took it opposite field. I had to wait because the ball was so sharply hit that there was a play for Kiana Ramos out there in right field. Courtesy runner in the ball game for San Benito. Big round of applause for Steph Lopez leading off the inning with a hit. Robin Gonzalez will come in and run. Gonzalez, a sophomore for San Benito. And now hitting for Julissa Garcia will be Eliana Carrizales. Carrizales will hit for Garcia. And this is the number 9 hitter in the lineup for the San Benito Lady Hounds. Carrizales came in relief in the top of this 7th pitching. She hits here, first pitch. Ball 1 gets away. Runner down to second base. Lady Hounds tying run is there. And ball 1 on Carrizales. Now a base open. Salinas working to Carrizales is ready. Spins the 1-0. Home. Ball 2 outside. 2-0 to Carrizales. She becomes a more dangerous hitter each time this pitch gets deeper in the count. But again, the base is open. You don't have to come to her. April Garcia on deck for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Carrizales showed a bunt and took a strike. Throw down to third, nothing there. The runner, Robin Gonzalez. That's Gonzalez down there running the bases. Got the attention that time of the catcher. 2-1 pitch, Carrizales swings and pops it foul right side out of play. Count goes to 2-2. Bottom of the 7th inning here, and this one game decides it all from Rio Grande City between San Benito and Laredo United. Carrizales at the plate. Count even, would like to put it into play, get the runner to third if nothing else. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Carrizales. April Garcia on deck. Salinas ready to go, brings it home. Carrizales on the 3-2, takes it inside, ball 4. A walk and 2 aboard. First and second now. Still nobody out. Conference on the mound. They'll talk it over. For Laredo United, we'll be right back. Back here as the conference was going on in the center circle for Laredo United. San Benito Lady Hounds brought in a runner for Eliana Carrizales as they brought in Clarissa Cavazos. And so she'll be on board. Meanwhile, there stands April Garcia, the leadoff hitter for San Benito's Lady Hounds, is already 2 for 2 on the day with a sacrifice bunt as well. Bats here, first and second, nobody out. First pitch coming to Garcia. Ball 1. Up and away to Garcia. Gonzalez is drawing all kinds of attention down there at second base, on the bases as a runner. Here's the pitch to Garcia. That's a strike call. 1-1 the count. Kelly Salinas trying to close the door here. Here's the 1-1 pitch to April Garcia. Swinging a shot into center field. It's going to stay up. Gonzalez broke off the bag, gets back in time. 1 down. One down here in the inning. That was a big out. That'll bring in Cari Cisneros. Cisneros steps up. Sacrifice bunt in the first, flied out to right field in the third, did the same thing in the fifth. Time is called by Salinas as she attends to a shoelace. As we are in the bottom of the seventh inning, Laredo United with a 2-1 lead. They scored the run in the top of this seventh to take the lead. Now we're ready. Pitch coming to Cari Cisneros. Takes it outside, ball one. 1-0. Watching from Corpus Christi. Thanks to shout out to our Salazar watching the game.
Never get back to second base, coach.
Watching all the other. Here's the next pitch coming. Cisneros takes it up and in, ball two. 2 balls, no strike. Shortstop that time broke in behind Robin Gonzalez. Again, she's getting a lot of attention down there on the base pass. Here's the next pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball. Shortstop gets to it. Steps on second. Throws to first. Out! A double play, and Laredo United wins the ball game by the score of 2-1. A double play, 6-3 ends the ball game. And the ball game is over as Laredo United advances here with a 2-1 victory.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
6-3 on the double play. And Laredo United scores a run in the seventh inning and then ends it with a double play to close it out. Winning pitcher Kelly Salinas. It'll be a happy trip back for Laredo fans as they are moving on to the next round of the softball playoffs. Recapping the scoring for you, it was a one-out triple by Naomi Monsivais for the Laredo United Lady Longhorns. She was brought home on a single by Eva Garcia, made it a 1-0 game. That stuck until the fourth when Alina Hasso walked with 1 out for San Benito. Later, she stole second base, stole third, and then ended up stealing home to score what ended up being the lone run for San Benito. In the seventh inning, it was a leadoff single by Eva Garcia, sacrifice bunt by Kiana Ramos, and then single by Alyssa Davila that got her to third base. The game-winning run was driven in by Kayla Ramos on an RBI single, and then a double play turned by Laredo United to end the ball game with the tying run on board for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Again, share our links, subscribe to our channel, and we hope you enjoyed this broadcast. I try to make it where it's exciting for both sets of fans. I always do. And this one was a fun one to call. Somebody had to lose a tight one. 2-1 the final score, Laredo United. Congratulations to the Lady Longhorns. They move on. Till tomorrow, we'll be broadcasting somewhere out there if the rain lets us. And the sponsors keep coming on board. I'm Joe Bowling. This one's in the book. Good night from Rio Grande City.